Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
Alright.
SummerSlam Night 2 is in the books. With that being said, SummerSlam 2025 has officially ended this year on August 3rd. It was August 3rd, 2025. The first night was August 2nd, 2025 at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The main event of last night was Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Undisputed Championship. And to say it was a well, I'm gonna just keep that for last. Are we gonna keep the main event for last, or are we doing backwards?
Yeah. Since we didn't react to it right then and there, we can start from the beginning on this one.
Yeah, bet. Okay, let's go.
Man.
All right, so they kick off the night, and I had heard this in the kickoff, pre-show, that they're going to do Naomi versus Rhea versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship in a triple threat match. Okay, Beezy, your thoughts?
Before that, I want to definitely take the time to shout out the comment section. Like, y'all been going crazy. Y'all been going crazy. Y'all been going crazy. Even when I did my Mercedes Monet, the ones that went back and forth with me to have that conversation was dope. Shout out to the ones who really, you know what I'm saying, talked to me and we was doing it. Because we had a couple people who were scared to even respond. I don't know what's up with that. But everybody else, like the women that was in there and all that, we was chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? They giving me their thoughts and back and forth and stuff like that, man. Salute to y'all, for real. 100, like dead up. Yes, and my apologies once again for calling y'all customers. I forget. I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was Perry. Was it Mark Perry? I forgot who it was. It was somebody. I think it might have been him or somebody was like, bro, stop calling us lad or something like. Bro, it was funny. Yeah, it was crazy. So I think it was him. I don't know for sure. If it wasn't him, I apologize. I'll be seeing his name pop up. I'll be seeing his name pop up in the comments all the time. So salute to him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other people too. I'm about to definitely. We're gonna do a segment and shout out to all of y'all. We're gonna have to say y'all names for real because y'all be holding us down for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so all love to the comments, all love to the people who've been supporting us along the way. We didn't think it was gonna be this,
not at all.
Let alone anybody coming around here trying to hear some
not at all.
Get on the phone talking about glazing bloodlines and
bro.
Whatever fans with this guy, that, whatever. Like, okay, cool. So like it's been great. And the funny thing is I forget. Okay, this is what happened. I want to share a story right quick, and I don't mind going to be too long, I promise. Yeah. But there was and Beezy, thank God that you recognized this. You recognized this about 2-3 months ago for whatever it was. Me and Larry was on the phone with Beezy. Now, usually we always talk about WWE. We didn't even record right this time. We always call each other, hit each other up in the morning, between them evenings, at night, whatever. Yeah. So you had hit me up. And Larry was on the other phone, and he was on the other end, and we were talking amongst ourselves. And I think we was talking about like Raw at the time. This is when they was like doing the Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed thing, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And I forget the reason for why we were talking about it. I forget what was going on for Raw that night. But I don't think we capped Raw. We was talking about Raw for some reason. And Larry said something about the Jey Uso Braun Breaker thing, boom, 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 whatever it was. Okay. And I remember being like, bro, stop lying. You are a legitimate captain. So, like, all that, by the way, you guys, was low-key real. It wasn't that I was also really, really mad, Larry, but I was calling out Larry in that regard. And Beezy was like, hold on. I got recorders. I got
recorders, yeah.
And at the time, the recording was meant because Beezy wanted to make sure that whatever I said, whatever Larry said, and whatever he said, it was caught on camera.
It was caught on camera, yeah.
We couldn't tell each other that we were lying about what we were actually going to say. Because sometimes people would be on the phone.
That's how it all started.
Nah, you said this last time. You don't. I gotta get you on recording. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's how it all started. Right?
Yeah, that's how it all started.
That's how it literally all started. So as it progressed, Beezy was like, "I'm gonna capture Larry and Josiah," and I don't know what happened. You missed the record because the record was crazier. I think even before I even
Yeah,
get
they missed. Yeah, yep. I missed
it was
it.
crazy.
Yep, I missed it. It was lit. It was
We were
lit up.
literally going at each other's throats for
Yeah.
like private calls. We were going at each other's like throats for like 5, maybe 10 minutes, like getting loud with each other, saying what we were saying,
Yep.
and then Beezy recorded the other part. And I said, and I was saying, I said to Beezy, I said, "I'm sorry for making you laugh, bro. I'm making you laugh."
Yep. Yep.
Right. And then I went, "Yes, you did." And I listened to it back, and I was like, "Why did I say yes, you did so bad like that?" They cracked me up. I was cracking my behind up. So, but make a long story short, bro, if it wasn't for that,
if it wasn't for that,
no for WWE talk, there wouldn't have been no R-Truth talking about this, Money Bank this, none of that. So thank you guys, thank God for all you guys, and thank God for my guy Corey also commented, I believe on the video. I told him, I said, "Hey bro, leave a comment," boom, boom. So he's talking about the SummerSlam being like the work, and if you see his comment about Seth Rollins,
I seen it.
That's his comment.
Yeah.
So
and then I seen what you call it, I got to shout out Rail too, because me and Josiah, me and Josiah used to get back and forth on the phone before. Well, sometimes when Larry was on the phone, sometimes when he wasn't, and like I think that was the one when I hung up on you, because I was like, "Bro, you won't keep talking about this, bro. I'm hanging on the phone." That's when he told Rail, and Rail was like, "Bro, you got to record that stuff. Y'all got to keep that stuff." So all that stuff was brewing at the beginning, but wasn't even thinking about putting it on YouTube and making a YouTube channel off of it. It wasn't even thinking like that. It was just like, I wasn't thinking like that.
I know. Shout out to Rel, because Rel was like, "Bro," and I told him what you was saying. So
it was crazy.
Little side note right here.
It was crazy.
I gotta point this out. So Royal Rumble happened this year, back in February 1st, 2025. Indianapolis, Indiana, right?
Yep.
And at the Rumble event, Jey Uso won the Rumble. It wasn't my pick, but I did love the idea that he won. And I was like, okay, the WWE's taking a different approach here. Not what I was expecting, but I ain't mad. I ain't that mad about it, because I'm like, it's Jey Uso. Like, why not? So I immediately called Beezy, and Beezy was like, "Nah, don't be supporting him now."
I remember.
Nah,
I remember like,
hear that.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And you said, "No, you was Jey Uso. You was Jey Uso hater. You was not been supporting him." And I said, "Yes, I am." And then I was
like, "Where's Larry?" I was like, "I'm not responding until Larry's on the phone."
Beezy, do you know I told Rel this over the phone, and I repeated how you said this? This is how Beezy went. Check this out. He was like this: "I'm not talking to you until you get Larry on the phone. I'm not talking to you until you get Larry on the phone. I'm not talking to you until you get Larry on the phone." Like, every volume got louder.
Yo, that was crazy.
Volume, and I was pissed. I was like, "No, this dude is not getting mad with me over the phone about Jey Uso." I was legitimately mad. I was like, mad. So I brought up to Rail. I said, "Bruh," I said, "I don't know, man. I think Beezy, wow, he tripping, boom, boom, boom." And he's like, "Josiah, he's to take advantage of that." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? You gotta let people be." And he was like, you gotta give permission to let people be themselves. Sorry for telling your business like this, Rail. I'm sorry, but this is what you told me, bro. Love you.
Yeah.
So he said, give permission for you gotta give people permission to be themselves.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. And then he was like, "When I hear you and BD talk, it reminds me." He said, "Have you ever seen Everyday Struggle?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And sorry if I'm breaking the fourth wall, you guys. I apologize. But have you ever seen Everyday Struggle?
Right.
CM Punk line.
Yeah.
Anyways, have you seen Everyday Struggle? I said, yes. And he was like, "You know how Joe Budden and academics and such and such would get?" I said, "Yeah." And he was like, "Bro, capitalize on that." I was like, "What do you mean?"
Yep.
He said, "Bro, you and Beezy remind me of that. Y'all banter, y'all back and forth, debates, the art, whatever it is."
Yeah.
He said, "Bro, capitalize on that."
Yeah.
And I was like, huh. And I never thought of that. I legitimately, I was like, I know I can talk. I know Beezy can talk. And I was like, bruh, if we can put this together, and then add Larry to the part of it to balance us out a little bit.
Yep. And that was how it was supposed to be. I was supposed to be a mediator in the middle, but Larry, because he'd be at work during the time, he said a couple of things, and then after that he'd be silent with a whole bunch of noise in the background for like the rest of the conversation. And it's because he really can't talk because he at work.
Yes.
So that's why I'm like, all right, well, Larry can't talk. I got to speak on behalf of Larry.
He can't, bro. He's not allowed to be loud. If he really wanted to be loud, he would be loud. But he's at work most of the time when we're doing these recordings. So just you guys, and that's another thing. I'm seeing a lot of people been coming at Larry a little bit.
All right, so you have a great one,
bro. Listen, that's my bro. Like, listen, I know I come at him hard on some things, but like, kind of ease up a little bit on him. He's not that bad of a dude. Larry is actually a really good dude. You know what I'm saying, man?
I'll be on his neck. Yeah, Larry is a really good dude. Like,
that's my brother, bro. Like,
comment section be trying to light him.
Yes, he's just passionate. Larry's just passionate. He just feels the way he feels. Sometimes you just tend to not like. Even before the recordings, we always tend to not agree with Larry over a lot of different things.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all so late to the party, bro. It used to get crazy.
Yes,
it used to get crazy. Like, luckily we start recording it now. Like, bro, if we would have had all that stuff before, we would have been might have been podcast of the year somewhere close.
Right, facts, bro, facts. We can get there for sure. Definitely gonna get there. And one of these days we got live like a full on like me, you, and Larry. We got like a podcast room with all the equipment, the mic, bro. It will be lit if we got that done.
Yeah, so, I'm telling you.
Fingers crossed, we can get that situated, and bro, we'll take off for sure. And then we'll be like one of those reactors that WWE was party spotlight and put into their like videos for like SummerSlam reactions or something like that. So that'll be pretty cool. But we'll see. But yeah, speaking of SummerSlam, let's get into the first match of the card. Naomi took on Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
This is my brutality. And she took on Io Sky.
Yes.
A triple threat match. This was a really, really good triple threat match.
Yeah.
The question I have to ask, though, was it better than the triple threat that they had with Bianca?
Bianca, Io Sky, and Rhea?
Yes.
That's a good question. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
But I will say this match was still it was A minus for me. Wasn't A plus, but it was A minus. It was still A. It was still A. Yeah. But I think Bianca and them
there was a kick with Naomi where she hit, I believe she hit, was it Io or was it Rhea? I think it was Io. And like, no. I think it was Rhea. And Rhea ended up doing a DT maneuver onto Io, bro. That
was crazy.
Was so good.
Yeah, that spot was fire.
What?
Yeah, that spot was fire.
And Io, bro, listen,
Io is the best. I'm saying it on here. I'm saying it on here. Io is the best in the WWE right now. I'm saying it on here. She's the best in the WWE right now. She don't miss. She don't miss. She is the Gunther of the WWE right now on the women's. She don't miss.
High praise.
She don't miss, bro. Io don't miss, bro. She different, bro. She different.
Her energy, the way she be wrestling, how fluid she moves.
Yeah, she different,
like, bro. It's one of those things where you can't begin to express. Like, when WWE talked about, I remember, I'm not going to lie. When the WWE said she was one of the best female wrestlers from back in NXT days, I was like, why? Because all she does is the over the top moonsault. I'm not gonna lie, I felt that way. I definitely did.
Yeah,
however, I didn't really see why they said she was the best until I started seeing more of her matches and started seeing her whole NXT title reign, because she was undefeated around that time too. And I was going, oh, okay, I see y'all point. And then when she got to the main roster, that's when I was like, oh yeah. Io she's one of them. She's one of them. And it's one of those things where, and you know what also helps too is the fact that, and I'm not trying to say this to be racist or even like disclose ethnicity. I'm saying like she's Japanese, and coming into Japan, there's a lot of great wrestling promotions that's out there, right? So she wrestled in Japan before getting to the WWE, and you could tell she really honed in her craft. When she wrestles, it's almost like she does not even, like, I can't even remember the time Io got injured. She has not been hurt in WWE yet.
Nope.
And I might be wishing that to be for that coming past. So, like, let me be careful with my words. But what I am saying is she puts on. And that match with Rhea, to me, is up in the running for match. See, there were so many great matches this year. There were so many great matches this year.
Yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot, bro.
And Rhea and Io's match, to me, might be, but at the same time, I also love the triple threat match with Bayley, Becky, and Lyra, though. Like, but Io and Rhea, though, in that main event was crazy, though. Like, for Evolution, like, Oh man.
Evolution.
Yeah, bro. It's
We'll talk
tough.
about it. We'll talk about
It's
it.
tough.
We'll
It's
talk about
really,
it.
really tough.
Yeah, we'll talk about
But
it.
no, Io was definitely she's one of the best. She's one of the best. And no, I'm not caring. I'm not talking about just because she has the over the top moonsault. No,
No,
it's
she's good
more to
all
it than
across the
just that.
board. Yeah,
She's
she's good all
good
across the board.
across the board. Her
Yeah.
moves, the
They
way
had
she
a
does
lot
her
of
flips.
they had a lot of pauses and like it was there. That match was weird. It was good. It was still A minus, A plus type, A period. But it was just a lot of like spots, like the one spot when Io came off the top rope and Naomi, what was the Naomi came off? I forget. But they both were standing there waiting for her to do it. Like they weren't even tussling against each other or anything. They was just
Yeah, there
standing. I
was
was
some
like,
hesitation.
that's
There was definitely
bad.
some
That's
hesitation.
not
Like,
good.
okay, one of the spots that I had, I was very critical of, and I'm not quite sure if you catched it. It was when I forget what happened. I think Rhea had hit and move onto Naomi, right? And
Yep.
then Io went to the top, and she hit her over the top moonsault,
Yeah.
or over the moonsault is what they're calling it, over the moonsault. And when she hit the moonsault, she hit Naomi with it, but she hesitated to go for the pin. I was like, why is she hesitating? Bro, that's your finisher. Go for the pin. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And she just like kind of like just sold for a little bit. And I'm like, okay, that's fine for you to sell, but pin her. You just hit her with your finish.
Yeah, it had to be a part. That had to be like I don't know. There had to be something in
Yeah.
the back
Now,
telling her
I don't know
don't
if
finish it yet.
right. There may have been some miscommunication. Maybe Rhea was supposed to hit her with the what, like a roll up, kind of like pinfall or something like that.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
why Io probably may have waited. I don't know, but that spot to me looked super weird because that was her finish and she didn't go for the cover. I was
Right.
like, why is you not going for the cover? You had Naomi right there. So
Yeah.
that was I don't like that. I do not like that. Rhea hitting her with that rip top from the top rope though.
Crazy.
Bruh, listen, Rhea,
Crazy.
that rip tie from the top rope, and I looked at Io and I was like, how is you still able to move? Because that way, the way she landed with that rip tie though was like brutal.
Yeah.
I was like, how is she able to move, man?
Yeah, I thought she was down. I really thought she was down how she landed. I really thought she was down. Like I ain't know what's going on.
Like, and if you watch it, go back and watch it, you guys. Y'all will see what I'm saying because
they
it looked
probably
like
seen it.
he
Yeah,
knocked her out. Like
they
it was
probably
crazy.
seen
Yeah,
it.
they probably
And
just
more and the reason why Larry ain't on, we don't know if Larry even watched it because I know he didn't watch 91. He said he forgot. Y'all comment section can get him on that, saying that
yeah,
he
go
forgot
ahead.
that SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Stop.
cook Larry.
Forgot that
Y'all cook
SummerSlam
Larry.
was this weekend. That's what he said.
Y'all cook him. That
Even though
right.
even though we did SummerSlam predictions and everything, this man said he forgot. Well,
Oh, you're up.
we'll leave it there.
He ain't forgot about that whole entire J-Roll tag match though. I guarantee
Oh
you
my
that.
gosh.
He ain't talk about that. He forgot about Sami Zayn. Let me stop. Let me stop. But no,
In the comment
Naomi
section
ended
was
up
like,
getting.
man, Beezy should fight SummerSlam. He should fight Sami
Yeah.
Zayn 1-on-1. I said, man, I'll put him down. I'll put him down.
Bro, you'll be giving that man so much hate and professional standpoint, guys. We got.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
professional.
why
Yeah.
how many times we got to keep on saying that. We don't have a personal issue with none of
With
these
none
guys.
of them.
Like,
None of these people.
when people come at your head, I was reading the comments and people was coming at your head about Mercedes. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, they was.
he's talking about the situation. He's not talking about Mercedes or herself.
Yeah, not
He's
at all.
talking
Because
about
I
how
already
things are being
said.
done.
Because I said she's top 3 to ever lace her boots.
Yes.
I was like one of the most beautiful women in the world. Like, what are you talking about? I'm just talking about that.
But there was a comment though that was hilarious. Somebody said something. I said you were. I think they said, "Beezy, you were Sasha Banks hater."
Oh yeah. Yeah, they was on me. That's why I salute them because they was.
Bro. But no, like we're not talking from a personal standpoint. Right. Salute them, Mercedes, Sasha Banks. I love her.
Right.
I love Sami Zayn. I love him personally and professionally.
Yeah.
But I can't understand the criticism with him right now. I get it. I completely get it. That's why when y'all were saying about Cody, I was like, I can't deny what y'all were saying about Cody from last year because it was warrant for criticism. There was definitely some moments where I was going, okay, Cody, all right.
Right.
I know I'm a fan of you, bro, but you may need to work on this better and that better. And we don't gonna get into that, but if you want to know, you'll probably know by the time we get to the last, man or something. So, anyways. So yeah, that match ended. Naomi came out with the roll up. It was a nice roll up, definitely a heel finish.
Definitely a heel finish. Classic part. She was biting fingers and doing and scratching backs. I'm like, oh
but
yeah,
I know.
she's
I'm
playing the
like,
heel.
dang,
She's playing the heel
Naomi.
role great, but she's playing the
She
heel role
did.
really very well,
Yes, she did.
very well. Yeah.
And shout out to her dad who
Oh
played the
yeah,
guitar for her in
bro.
the
Yo, I
entrance.
didn't even know her dad was like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
the
neither.
entrance was
Me
cold. Yeah,
neither. He was cold
that
with
was
it.
fire. Yeah,
That
that was
was.
dope. That was
That
definitely had
was.
to be an
They played
emotional
for
moment to
Kumo
have your
D.
dad do that. Yeah, for sure.
I think they played for Kumo D and some other artists like back in the
Mhm.
day.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
fire.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. So yeah, bro. But yeah, that match was dope. Definitely will give it an A for myself too.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know if we gave it an A plus. I think we probably may have
I
given it
gave
an A
it an
plus.
A minus. I gave it an A
Yeah, A
minus.
minus. I'll give it
Yep.
an A
Just
minus.
because of some of the moves, like they was just standing, like waiting for the person to hit the moves. I'm like, man, that was too obvious. And then the camera was catching a lot of stuff they shouldn't have been catching. I'm like, no, man, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, other than that, it was still an A regardless. It was still an A regardless.
Right.
Fire.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, now let's get to you want to talk about at this point in time I didn't even call it no TLC match. I call
Oh
it a
my
TLC match.
gosh.
I call this TLC match. Oh, right quick. Shout out to the WWE spotlighting the originators of the TLC match. Shout out to them spotlighting Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley of the Dudley Boys. And to my
Shout
surprise, Jeff and Matt Hardy, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I popped when I was at the store. I was like, bruh, they had the
Jeff
Hardy Boys there. And
Jeff
Jeff is
Hardy.
listen.
Jeff
We're talking about
Hardy
Jeff Hardy being
looks.
top five favorite characters. I have no idea why he would put him in the character category. But if you're talking about the top five, like overall entertainers and performers, Jeff Hardy is that. Jeff Hardy was Beezy. He was my favorite wrestler growing up. Like
Yeah, I
legitimately, I was a
know
big Jeff Hardy fan. I was like,
he wasn't doing it for
when
me.
I would get my face painted, I was thinking to myself, I can have face paint like Jeff Hardy. Like, and I had like done it before. I said, bro, Jeff Hardy was like my hero. So like when he left the WWE and CM Punk had retired him, I hated CM Punk around time. I really did. I'm not gonna lie. I was a fan of CM Punk, but when he turned heel, hated him when he came over Jeff. And I didn't understand what he was saying about Jeff was true until I watched it back and I was like, oh, Punk was right this whole entire time. But yeah, I was a mark for Jeff Hardy, which is crazy. But yes, and if you know, you know. So, but yeah, it was great for them to spotlight them. And then we get the tag team. I got to mention all the names of the tag team right quick. The YS6, Andrade and Ray Phoenix, DIY, Fraxium, Morrissey Machine Guns, and the Street Profits. Okay. This wasn't TLC match. This is not. I'm gonna say it right now. This was not a TLC match, BZ. This was TLC madness. Madness. That's what it was, bro. BZ, you there?
No, it was a crime scene. It wasn't even that.
It was
It was a crime
a
scene.
crime scene.
It was a crime scene. It was a crime scene. They was going crazy. I was like, yo, what?
Yo,
All the bumps, every bump they had was crazy. Like every single one flying out. Just oh my gosh, it
bro, it was
was. I
insane.
knew it was gonna be like that too, but dang, bro, like
I
they
gotta
was
say,
going crazy.
and BZ, I'm going to bet you know this already. Who was the MVP of this whole entire TLC lab match? Who was the MVP?
MVP. Let me think.
Take
Let
a
me
wild
think.
guess. Take a wild guess. I'm gonna shock you with my answer, probably.
Oh, MVP, 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 MVP. Oh no, my MVP was is her name Charlotte? What's her name?
No, Candice LeRae,
Candice LeRae. That's my MVP,
and
bro.
I'm in agreement. That's my MVP.
That's my MVP.
Candice,
To get
Candice
involved in the
LeRae,
men's, yeah, to get involved in the men's TLC match and then go through a ladder and split it in half. Oh yeah, you're
bro,
that. You're that. Yep.
with Giant Gargano right there, her
I couldn't
husband.
believe it.
I was like, huh?
He didn't even get back in the ring after. Well, yeah, he did because they had a little bounce when they went through the double tables. They went through the
Yeah, it
double
was
tables, but
crazy,
bro,
crazy
yeah,
spot,
but yeah,
crazy
she's
spot
the
too.
MVP. She's the
That
MVP
had to
for
be the
sure.
craziest spot I've ever seen in a TLC match. I have
Yeah, that
never,
was.
and
I seen
Grant,
I
I've seen
seen the
before do
ladders
that
have
before.
I seen the ladders already like broken, and you could see them on the edges. You could tell that they was broken already, but still, it didn't matter. For her to
Oh,
take
I
that
didn't catch
bump from being
that. I
as
did not
high
catch
as it
that.
was, yeah, if you look at the
That's a
ladders
high bump.
and you see where it was split at, you'll see it got like red marks and stuff like that. Like they were already broken and somebody like welded them back together. a little bit for that was split.
Oh, I did not even catch that. That's
Mm-hmm.
wild.
Yeah.
That's
So it softened
wow. I
it,
didn't even
it
catch
softened the blow, but it looked crazy because it split in half. It made it
it.
look
Still
like,
look
oh my
crazy though.
goodness. Yeah,
I didn't even pay attention.
yeah,
I was just looking at
she's
when she
for her
did
to
that
take that
spot.
bump.
I'm like,
Mm,
Candace,
yeah,
LeRae,
for her to
you get
take
my
that
respect.
bump. Yep,
You
for
get my
sure.
respect. You are different. You are an alien. I don't know if you even human at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
You're she may be out of her mind. I
yeah.
don't know
See,
what convinced her to do that spot, but
me
she did that
neither.
spot. That was a wow.
Yeah, it was a murder scene.
I was like,
It was definitely a crime scene. It was crazy.
what was going on?
Yeah, bro. It was dope. Like I didn't expect
It
the women to even
was
come out
though.
there. I was like, bro, women in the TLC, bro, this is crazy.
And you know
All
what I
the
love about the match
bumps.
too? You
Yeah.
could tell they were rushing, but they got what they had to do out the way because that's what people respect. When they think of a TLC match, they're thinking of a demolition derby, car crash. We need to see people go through tables, ladders, all sort of stuff. So like, they did their part. And yes, was it a little rush? Absolutely, but it was rushed for various reasons. One, they gotta beat their time. Two,
Yeah.
you can't risk your child to get injured by just doing a whole bunch of crazy spots.
Man.
And then three, they came out of it, from what I'm seeing on my viewpoint, even though it looked brutal,
They
safe.
always good.
I
Yeah,
pray
they
to
always
God,
good.
I would hope and pray to God that none of them got hurt or injured in that match. But that
Yeah,
match
they was all good.
A plus,
That was
A plus.
A plus, bro. That match was. I was like, yo, I knew it. It was everything. It was everything I wanted, and they added the extra when they put the women in it. I was like, oh yeah, this.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't expect that. I ain't expect the women to be in it. I even liked the bump when they hit my boy Bo Dallas through the joint. I thought it was over. They threw him through the ladder. I was
Oh
like,
my God, that
oh
looked horrible.
boy,
That looked horrible for bro.
yeah.
That looked horrible. I was
Bo
like, bro,
Dallas looked
back my guy. Like he
crazy on
don't
that
have to win
jump.
like that.
Can I go? I'm trying to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bo
yeah.
Dallas got smashed right through that ladder. I said,
That
dang.
ladder. I love when Joe Gacy got smashed through the ladder when they flip him back over towards the ladder. That was nice too. Ray Phoenix did a frost blast from the top of the turnbuckle through the table.
Whose was that? Whose was better? His or I still like Logan Paul's better than Ray Phoenix, but that Ray Phoenix
Ray
one
was
was
nice
crazy.
though. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna give Logan Paul the
I
edge
gotta
for
give
the
Logan
pay-per-view
Paul that
because
one.
Logan
That
Paul
Logan
he got
Paul one
hot.
was
He got hot.
crazy.
But
Yeah.
no,
How do I
honestly,
get to that side?
I'm gonna
Okay,
tell you
come
this:
over here.
Logan Paul ain't doing nothing with
From here?
Montez Ford.
All right. All right, man. You have a good. No, he don't got no better. He don't got no more hops than Montez
He ain't
Ford.
doing nothing with
Mm-mm.
Montez Ford. Mm-mm.
When
Mm-mm.
Montez Ford went over them, when he went over them tables to do over that thing over the side, when they tried
Yep.
to smash him into that was Montez
Yeah.
Ford is different, bro.
That
Montez
man's
Ford
different.
is crazy.
Yes.
His athleticism is crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
he is nuts.
Yes.
He's nuts, bro. He cold with it. Definitely cold with it.
Yes. Yes, he is.
What's going on?
Yeah,
He
Montez
cold
is
with it.
different. Yeah, bro. And then I love his prospect. He may have, to me, he might have the best prospect in the business
Yeah, he might.
because he be going up really high. I'm like, how do you get up that high, my guy?
He
Like you
might.
gotta have something in your legs or something. I don't know what it is, but like that man he's incredible, man. Really incredible. So yeah, this match was chaos in a good way. It was
Yeah, it was.
chaotic in a
Yeah,
good
it
way.
was crazy.
It was
Yep, it
chaos.
was crazy. Yep.
Mercy Machine Guns look good too. Like everybody had a moment to shine. Like Fraction did had a moment to shine. Like if they were given, I really kind of this is gonna sound crazy. If they were given the main event spot, they would have went balls to wall crazy.
Yeah.
This match would have been probably at least 37 minutes, and it would have been a 5-star match. For what it's worth, I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5-star match. But then again, no, I'll take it back. It's a 5-star match. It's a 5-star match. No, it's 5
Definitely.
stars. I'll take it back.
Definitely
It's 5 stars. 5 stars. And I'm not
Definitely
counting for
5.
Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer wants to get 5 stars for different reasons, but no, I'm counting on my 5 stars and Beezy's 5 stars. So no, this is 5 stars. I'm sorry. It was
Definitely.
not. Go back and watch it. If you haven't, if nobody has not seen it because you had trouble getting Peacock working or whatever it is, please watch it when you get it fixed or something like that because it was crazy. Now the next crazy match we have was Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. No disqualification, no count out, last chance match for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Bro. Another murder scene. Another freaking
another
murder scene. Man,
Yeah.
listen, bro. Man, listen, bro. Becky Lynch, a
Mm-hmm.
murder scene, bro. Murder
Yep.
scene. Becky Lynch beat the brakes off of her. She beat the brakes
Yeah.
off of Lyra. Man, what? She beat
Yes.
the brakes. I ain't never seen Becky on that type time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She dog walked her, bro. Lyra
Mm-hmm.
had a couple of spots. Yeah, she had some things or whatever, but no. Overall, Becky Lynch beat the snot out of
Becky was
her, bro.
dominating.
I
Becky
didn't
was
know that she
dominating.
could tap into that type time, bro. She beat
Mm-hmm.
her man. She beat her down, bro. She beat her
Mm-mm.
down, bro.
Mm-mm.
She might
Mm-mm.
have to go. Lyra might have to go heel, bro. She might have to,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
especially after what Bailey did by accident with the chain in her face. I don't know how they're gonna
Yep.
do
So
without that. You'll probably figure
case you
that
did
out
not, you
tonight on
guys have
Raw.
not, yeah. So I
But
ain't gonna say because you guys have not seen, but in the finish of the match was basically Bailey accidentally hitting Lyra Valkyria with I think it was a chain wrist
yeah,
field with punch.
the same chain
Yeah,
that what you call it brought out.
right. Punch her in the face. Becky capitalized on what Bailey had did. Hit Lyra with the I want to say the man handle slam, and then 1 2 3. Right. So Becky won, which is my pick. I immediately said, bro, I was so glad she won. No offense to Lyra Valkyria. No offense to Lyra Valkyria. And I
Yeah,
say this with all due respect. I think Lyra Valkyria is a great professional wrestler.
she is.
I think Lyra Valkyria has great gear. I
She
love her
is.
entrance. I love the crowd warm for her. All this
Yeah,
other stuff.
yeah.
I'm gonna just say this right now. I don't care about Lyra Valkyria. I don't care about her at all.
Her
I
character
don't
is
care.
weird.
Her character. There you go.
It used to
The
be good when she
character
came out with the wings. I don't know what she's doing now. What's up?
is yeah. It's just a presentation, but yet you're not giving us anything for us to chew on about. I ain't gonna say chew on. That sounds so weird. You're not giving us any reason for us to root for her in the sense of what is it about her personality that people can relate to. And I don't
Nothing.
feel like nobody can relate to her personality.
Nothing at all. Nope.
I'm sorry. Like
Nope.
I felt like she came across super bland to me. She was very bland, and when I'm watching the show, I'm going. And again, you guys, it's not from a personal standpoint. It's just how I feel. Well, it's somewhat personal, but from a professional standpoint, I just feel like when you're tapping into WWE and you know they're all about sports entertainment, you have to know in the back of your mind, through your character, you have to be defined. And again, she's still young. There's still time. She will have her moment. But for right now, she does not have anything whatsoever for me to
Nothing.
connect to. And
Nothing.
so that's why I'm very much more established with Becky, because Becky has something I can connect to. Becky tapped into that when she became the man, and the man character. And then on top of that, her new theme song is dope. I'm glad.
Oh, I
I'm
told you.
finally freaking glad. It took us 10, maybe 11 years to do so. I don't know why it took us that
Yeah,
long,
that
but
junk
thank
was
God
hard. I
they
said,
changed her theme
yo,
song.
there she go. I'm like, she got it.
Yes, yes, bro.
She
So
got
I'm
it.
like, yeah, yes. I'm like,
She
bruh,
beat the brakes, bro. She beat the
you beat her
brakes
bad,
off her, bro. I'm
bad.
talking about zip ties, all that, bro. She dog walked her, bro.
She took the chain and wrapped it across her face, bro. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro,
I was like, yo,
like,
I ain't
bro.
never seen this side. I ain't never seen this side of Becky,
I
bro.
texted
Becky
you. I texted you.
went
I said, Becky
crazy.
is ruthless, bro. I said,
Yeah,
she is ruthless.
she was a savage yesterday. I loved
Yes,
all of
bro.
it. I'm like, yeah, that's when you the champion. Yeah, make sure that they don't never get. Yeah, she'll never get a shot again. Yeah,
Oh, and,
fact.
and, and for the record, with all due respect, and may God rest her soul, stop calling Becky Lynch Becky Hogan. Please
Oh
stop
yeah,
doing
that's
that.
dead.
Please,
Yeah,
for the
that's
love of God,
dead.
stop doing that. Because that's annoying me. That's annoying me already as it is. She's not no Becky Hogan. She's not. She's Becky Lynch. Lynch is her last name. Okay? Let's get
Yeah,
that straight. Stop calling her Hogan, because she's not Becky Hogan, and it's not because Becky politics for me to win. She politics herself to win against Lara. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. The telling the story. Becky is carrying the mantle of that belt. She's adding prestige to that belt. I care more about that
yeah,
belt because of her.
yeah. The
I'm sorry.
prestige is
Nothing
there,
against
boy.
Lyra, but the prestige with Becky hits
Give me her
different.
and Bailey. Give me her and Bailey. Give me
I
that
want to see
four
that match too.
horsewoman. Give me that.
Her and Becky would be awesome. Yep.
Give me that. But we probably about to get Bailey and Lyra first.
Yeah, because Lyra's gonna turn heel.
Yep.
which she needs. She definitely needs that.
Yeah.
And when you turn heel,
she
you
got
become
dog
a lot more
walked, boy.
interesting.
She
Yep.
got dog walked. That was a good one too. I got
Mm-hmm.
A+ on that one too. Yep.
Oh
I had
yeah,
A+
A
on that one too.
plus.
Crazy.
Becky and
Dog
her
walked.
don't miss that. Their feud to me is gonna go down as one of the best women's feuds that I've ever seen on WWE in WWE history for me. For Becky Lynch is one of her best feuds. Lara Valkyria will go down as one of her top names. And I love the way they showed the promo packaging about how it's all built up, how it all started.
Yeah.
Were the promos always great? No, it didn't matter about the promos though. What
Right.
mattered was their matches, and seeing that their matches every single time Becky and Lara had a match, they never had a bad match.
Right.
Never had a bad match. So,
Mm-mm.
and you could actually, matter of fact, I'm wondering now what exactly was their best match, because
Who's
you could
best match?
say Becky and Lara.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know, but I think that's Becky's. One of Becky's top 5 best matches of all time.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro. She dog walked her, bro. It wasn't even even. It didn't even look like she was about to lose,
She
bro.
definitely did that more
Nah.
so than a certain Samoan Destroyer.
She worked her.
Than Samoan Werewolf. She definitely dog walked her over that.
Dog walked her.
Definitely dog walked her over the bloodline.
Man, dog walked her.
You know that thing where people try to whisper or they try to say something like kind of like very smart aleck, and they take their hand, right, and they just put it like over their face a little bit, and then they start saying what they want to say, like hey, this is what happened, like or they do like this, better than Saul and Jacob.
Yeah, it was, but I'm still not putting them ever over Solo and Jacob. But that match was better than Solo and Jacob.
just teasing. I'm teasing. So, but with that said, let's get to it. Okay.
What's the next match?
I just mentioned it. Saul
nope.
taking on Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, that was a D. I'm not even talking about it. That was a D. Go to the next one.
United States Championship.
Not even wasting my time. Not even wasting my time. That's how bad that match was. Like, whatever. And my homie that I called yesterday, he said it was dope. I'm like, man, you crazy. I don't know what you was watching. That match was terrible. Nope, dead.
What did he say?
He said it was good. I said, bro, you tripping. I'm like, no, that match was horrible. Horrible. I'm like, I'm not even talking about it. Like, no, I have nothing to say on it. It's a D. You get it. That's all you got. What else we got? What's the next match?
Solo winning by way to me was the right choice. I'm gonna just say that. And Jacob Fatu is still Fatu regardless. And nothing against them.
Right.
The match was cut from some time. The finish was whatever.
Man.
I was expecting Zil Fatu to come out, but hey,
yep.
I guess you'll have to wait probably until next year or something. Or
not even that. You probably the person that returned. That's probably the reason why nobody returned, because that return was good enough. You didn't need nothing else.
I got you.
So that's why I'm like, they probably come back on. They might come back on a SmackDown or a Raw or something.
We're
like
going to get to that.
But they don't
Thank
need.
Thank you for mentioning that. You're absolutely right. To keep it special, to keep it not so.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
We ain't interrupting that.
Absolutely right.
We ain't not highlighting nobody else.
We're going to get that. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you guys right now. If you guys, again, for the guys who have not seen the show,
the internet, bro, they know by now.
It was not The Rock. It was not The Rock.
Yeah, they know by now. But they know by now. The internet, bro. It's probably all over. It was on ESPN. It was on ESPN and everything. So all you gotta do is turn your TV
on. Absolutely. So before we get to that, the second to last match was Dominic Mysterio taking on AJ Styles. Okay,
Dominic Guerrero.
Hold on.
Dominic Guerrero.
The greatest. The Dominic Guerrero was hilarious. The greatest Intercontinental Champion. The greatest Mysterio of all time. The 20 was what they say he was, the 20-year-old vet. Dominic Mysterio took on AJ Styles, and AJ Styles came out with the lowrider.
That lowrider was cold.
And the Eddie Guerrero gear that happened that he wore 20-some years old. Crazy. Yeah. But yes, talk about Dominic Guerrero.
I like this. There's 3 people, and I'll say this after we continue everything. But there's 3 people that I have officially stopped hating and actually put them under my belt as one of my favorites. And Dominant is one of them now. I put him there. I put him there. After he did that with the shoe thing yesterday and all that, looking like Eddie Guerrero and all that, I was like, okay, all right, yep. It took a long time because I couldn't stand that bum. But he's like that. He really like that, bro. Especially to beat
Dominic
somebody
is
like AJ.
entertaining. Dominic
Because
is super
AJ is
entertaining.
like that. And you let
AJ is like that
him
too.
beat AJ is
AJ
crazy.
is like that too.
Have a good one, right?
Bro,
Yeah.
and rest in peace to Eddie Guerrero right quick, because doing that spot where Dominic tried to get the steel chair, he tried to have the referee look at the turnbuckle.
Oh yeah, then
He
AJ
comes
did
to
the
the spot.
jump. I believe
Matter of fact,
beautiful
hold on,
work.
before I even get into that bro, the way Dominic Mysterio when H-Stars come through that ring apron and Dominic came around and hit with that slide, bro, it looked super
The little
crispy.
clean sweep. I said,
Yeah.
oh
I was like,
yeah.
Dominic,
I'm like, bro, he I don't know who he been working with, possibly AJ. But
possibly.
bro, keep it real. Like, bro, he's not the same no more. That cat know how to put on
No, he's
matches.
not. And
He
that's
know how
why I
to put on
said we need to
matches.
give it time. I've been saying it. I've been
Yep.
saying it. I've been
Yeah.
saying it. I said, give it time. Give it time.
Yeah,
Because as
he
time goes
cool.
on, he's going to get better. He's going to get better. Especially when you're with the WWE. They expect you to be get better, though. They aren't expect you
Yeah.
to get better. It's just they've been highlighting more of his character work than anything else. But now it's more of like, yeah, we're going to give his character work, but we're going to actually show that Dominic can actually really, really go. Don't get it twisted. Very entertaining match. It was a silly match. It was, but so yes, going back into the steel chair spot. So Dominic Mysterio comes in with the steel chair, do his classic A Guerrero spot. A Guerrero is a super inventive. I don't know how he came up with this, but this is hilarious. So Dominic slams the chair in the middle of the ring, throws it over to AJ, falls to the ground. AJ takes the chair
Puts it around his neck and lays
and
down.
puts it around his neck
Bro,
and just goes down the ground. And the crowd
epic
is popping.
move.
It is that
Epic
move will
move.
never get old for me. That move is one of the funniest freaking spots I've
Epic
ever seen in a match.
move.
It will never get old for me. I've seen it done
Veteran
multiple times.
move.
It never gets old. It's hilarious.
Veteran
Freaking
move.
hilarious. Veteran move, bro. That veteran move. It was great. Eddie Guerrero used to do that sometimes to win his matches, which was hilarious because he would actually win his matches. And he would hit the steel chair, and then the wrestler that he was like facing would get disqualified, and he would actually win the matches. So like that was one of Eddie Guerrero's like go-to like essential ways of winning his matches, like lying, cheating, and stealing. That was an actual thing. So that was great.
Right.
So yes, bro. Rest in peace to Eddie, man. R.I.P. Eddie. But yeah, that was great. And Dominic actually came out with a victory. He hit AJ Styles with the frog splash. And by the way, I am looking forward to tuning into Triple Mania. They're gonna highlight Triple Mania. He's gonna be in it. So they're putting him in the 4-way match for the AAA Mega Championship, which is like their world title in that company. And he's going to be wrestling against, check this out, Beezy, Dragon Lee, my guy El Hijo del Vikingo, who wrestled against Chad Gable at Worlds Collide. He's phenomenal. And then they're going to also have him wrestle against El Grande Americano, which is going to be Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser is going to be in that match. So it's going to be a 4-way match. I know. It's going to be a 4-way match for the AAA Mega Championship at Triple Mania. I'm going to watch it. It's going to come around this month. I'm checking that out for sure. And rumor has Dominic Mysterio might win that match. So I want to see it for that reason. So that's crazy. But yeah. Why you feel some type of way about the El Grande Americano thing?
I wasn't even listening to what you were saying. I was at the gas station.
Oh, I was just saying, Dominic Mysterio is going to be in a 4-way match for the AAA Mega Championship for Triple Mania.
Okay. Oh yeah, Triple. Yeah. So what is that? What is that? Well, is WWE a part of that?
Yeah, WWE. Well, they own Triple A now. Remember they bought it.
Oh, okay. So it's called AAA Mania.
Yeah, it's gonna be Triple Mania, which is like the rest of
Or Triple Mania. Oh, okay.
Triple Mania. Yep, or AAA Mania. So, yeah,
he's
gonna be in the main event for the Mega title against Dragon Lee, El Hijo del Vikingo, who I mentioned, face Chad Gable at Worlds Collide, and El Grande Americano.
Yeah, I got. Wait, is it Ludwig Kaiser or is it gonna be
It's gonna
Dunn?
be Ludwig Kaiser, bro. No, it's Kaiser. They confirmed it's gonna be Kaiser.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be cool then.
Yeah. So But honestly, the match is gonna be great. I'm just this El Gran Americano stuff is getting out of hand though. I don't know
No,
what's going
I
on with
don't
that.
think so. I think it's perfect.
No, it's dope, but I'm just saying like it's all over, the place and whatnot, which is good for me. But anyways, alrighty, we got all the festivities out the way. Let's get to the main event of the evening. Last night's main event was CM Punk versus Gunther. This time we get Cody Rhodes taking on John Cena in a street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. Okay. Beezy, before I can give my thoughts, I'm going to let you have the floor on this one, my brother.
I just mentioned a couple minutes ago where I said there's three people that actually got my attention and got me back, and the third person was Cody Rhodes. So now I'm officially a Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Dominic Mysterio fan, bro. What Cody Rhodes did yesterday.
That's crazy.
What Cody Rhodes did yesterday. First of all, I think that I it's been 20 some years, so I can't tell, but that was one of the best matches John Cena's ever put on. Ever.
Yes.
That match last night. That match is better than the Gunther and the CM Punk. If anybody's asking, that match is better. That match, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes and John Cena put on. Now that was two classics. That automatically did two classics back to back. You had a Friday night classic and a Saturday night classic. So Women's Evolution, that's out the question. That's not even up for debate no more. But that right there, that joint, listen. John Cena, being as old as he is, to do the moves he was doing yesterday.
Yes.
And Cody Rhodes, bro, yeah. I've never been a Cody Rhodes fan until now. Cody Rhodes, they made the right choice, bro. They made the right choice. They made the right choice.
And remember,
remember
what I said last year. I told you, and I've been saying this, and now when I said it, it was like, Josiah, you bugging, get out here, boom, 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 we ain't trying to hear you. But did I not just say last year that Cody Rhodes is the new John Cena?
No, I'm not giving you that. Never. I'll never give you that.
No,
I don't care if that's what you said, but that's probably what you said, but I'm not in agreement with that. I'm saying I'm in agreement with the person who won. Not the torch passing or nothing like that. I'm like, no, there's still other people better than Cody.
Got you.
But
No.
he put on that match was crazy.
I'm not disputing that. But what I am saying is this: the new John Cena, in the sense that when John Cena was coming up, right, in his prime years, you can say maybe Cody Rhodes is at his peak years. I don't know. He's getting up there in age too. But in John Cena's prime years, people were not always the big fan of the way John Cena wrestled, right? Let's just put it like that. Some people were not fans of him doing the 5 moves of doom, which is basically like the shoulder block. People used to boo that. Think about that for a time. People were cheering it at SummerSlam last night, but people used to boo Cena out the freaking building just for doing that move. They hated that move, right? Or both of those moves or whatnot. People were not big fans of John Cena. Sometimes John Cena got harassed during events. Sometimes they didn't want to hear him talk on a microphone. It was a whole lot of stuff. And so eventually came around where Cena, I ain't going to say he got better, but I think fans were able to appreciate him more and more and respect him. Now, Cody Rhodes kind of got that domino effect where it's like he is getting those cheers, but when he's around John Cena for some odd reason, he is getting boos. He's being met with boos, right? Something about Cena that they're like, we're still working with Cena over Cody. Now, to me, Cody feels like he's kind of like the reverse effect of all of that. He's getting the cheers, he's getting the appreciation, yet there are some who don't respect him because of the way he either he wrestles or his character, whatever it is, right? And that's why I say, to me, they're somewhat similar. Not fully, but somewhat similar. It's just the WWE has turned it into a different direction. When he came back as an uber babyface, as a babyface to the point where that's why Herm pushed him, because he was like, bro, like, you are generating a reaction, and the crowd was supporting you that one way, and we want to capitalize on your story. So I believe that's all factors into what all had happened, the finish the story, yada, yada, all that stuff. When Cody Rhodes faced John Cena last night, and John Cena said, you got it, I'm giving you the torch, boom, 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 or they holler on the commentary, passing the torch. I don't think he has to live up to be the next John Cena. I don't think he has to live up to be John Cena. He's not going to be that at all. No, absolutely not. No. But I think what they were trying to say was, if you need someone to be in line to be the face, they're probably saying Cody Rhodes for that reason.
And Cody Rhodes shouldn't be the face.
I'm not sitting here saying I'm not sitting here saying I'm disagreeing with you. I'm saying that's probably where they went that route. I think that's what they were trying to do. I don't know. You can make a case and argument that it's still Roman Reigns, which I will not argue with you against. I think Roman Reigns is definitely the face.
No, I can't give him the face either.
Really?
No.
Okay, so who's the face?
Gunther.
I respect that.
Gunther is the best in the world.
I respect that.
Yeah, what's going on? Gunther is the best in the world. I'm all right. Gunther is the best in the world. Roman Reigns is the most as far as aura, it's Roman Reigns and what's my girl, Rhea Ripley. But as far as the face, they could possibly give it to Cody because he plays the suit role and all of that stuff. But people have to remember this though. He was Stardust. That's the reason why you can't put him as one of the best. He hasn't been back long enough. They do that. Like, you only been back for what, 2 years, 3? You can't do that.
He's been back since 2022, so it's been 3 years.
Yeah, so your career before is not good enough. Like, if you started off like this in these last 3, then I'll be like, oh yeah, he's on the verge of. But he's been in WWE for so long. Cody ain't got that much left. He's not young.
What if he's not? What if he's not that old either? But you get the point. What if? Okay, say about the next 5 years, right? Say the next 5 years happens,
right?
And Cody Rhodes is able to give you back-to-back great match, over the years, like whatever it is, instant classic worthy. Boom, boom,
oh
boom,
yeah,
boom.
for sure. He's definitely gonna do that.
Right. If he's able to do it for the next 5 years, can you officially say, okay,
nope.
He's one of them? No, never.
Nope, because you got Stardust, bro. Exactly. Stardust messed your whole career up. Everything that John Cena has done has been top notch. When he was rapping, top notch. Everything was top notch. Cody Rhodes had a whole season for a long period of time where he was terrible. You just came back and got that spark. You can't get put to the top. You gotta look at the whole resume. The whole resume. When Roman Reigns, when he was on the Shield, dope resume. Big Dog, dope resume. No, Cody, you had Stardust, bro. No, you can't be put in the category with nobody. You'll be up there, but you can't be ranked that high because that Stardust situation was terrible. It was entertaining, but it wasn't.
Where would you rank Cody Rhodes? Okay, I'm with you. Where would you rank Cody Rhodes? So like, if
he'd be in the top 10 for sure.
Can he be in? Oh, I love that answer. I love
that. Heck yeah, in the top 10.
That's very much more, that's very much more.
Yeah.
That's very much more of a better fit for Cody than anything else. Nothing. And
it's close to. He could close to be in top 5. He might be top 6.
You say what again?
I said he could possibly be top 6. I got Roman, Seth, Gunther. And are we talking about all time?
Right,
oh no, we talking about right now?
Yeah, if you want to talk about
he top 5. Cody top 5 right now.
But of all time is the base.
He top 10.
Around
yep. After that match last night, they put him in top 10. Yeah.
Yes.
Top 10.
Cody Rhodes.
And might have top 5 of all time matches. He might be in top 5. That match last night was crazy.
Him and Cena did an unbelievable job.
I couldn't believe
it. They did it unbelievable. It was
compared to WrestleManias, that was weak. This was like
way better.
Yo,
way better. And I think the reason why they wanted to do that was because it was slow, probably because John Cena had control of that whole match.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And I love Cena. But John Cena is the reason why that match sucked. I hate to say that, but he is the reason. It wasn't
which match? What you talking about?
From WrestleMania.
Oh, Cody said that. Well, no, Cody said it was his fault.
It was his fault.
Cody said it was his fault, though.
Really?
Yeah. In the one interview, he said it was his fault.
Had more control of that match, though, like the way he was, like, because you know how John Cena. Okay, if you don't know, Beezy, there's been not even gonna say reports.
There's interviews where Cody Rhodes said that, yo, if y'all didn't like that match from WrestleMania, it's on me. That was my fault.
Really?
Because he was like, that's not going to happen at SummerSlam. But he's like, that's on me. Like, that's on me. Don't blame nobody but me on that match. That's what he said. I'm trying to remember what
Respect
email.
the
I'm
for
trying to
that.
remember what that. What
Respect the for that.
which. I gotta find it. I'm gonna find it though. But yeah,
I've
he
heard
said that.
Mark Henry said this, and matter of fact, no. Dolph Ziggler said this. Crazy part. Dolph Ziggler said this. He said when you work a John Cena match, he said you have to know that when you're wrestling with John Cena is going to help carry that match for the most part.
Right.
John's going to go, okay. Like this is what I've heard from backstage of what they say he'll do. He'll pull a wrestler to the side if he's wrestling with the wrestler to the side. What he'll do is he'll ask them, "What are your best moves?" And they'll tell Cena their best moves. And what John Cena will do is he'll go, okay, I'm gonna sell for you, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do that for you, but we're going to time it correctly. We're going to build it up.
Right.
And John Cena is of the idea that moving slow, making the moments is going to matter way more so than doing a bunch of different moves and just repetition. He's big on let's tell a story, let's do less is more, right? Which is what he does. Roman Reigns does that. CM Punk definitely does that, as we saw at SummerSlam. They are big on the old school formula of professional wrestling, whereas it doesn't matter about your moves; it matters about the moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and CM Punk did a great job of making sure the moments counted with Gunther. That's why that match was also awesome. He carried the moments. Gunther carried the moves. Gunther carried the moves. Punk carried the moments. That's why that match was instant. It was an instant classic. Cena carried both the moves and the moments. Cody did the moves and the moments too, but it was kind of like both. It was like a mix of both, basically, right? For last night, and I gotta break this down. So John Cena comes out with his usual entrance. He's like fully back, running down the ramp. You know, cheering with the crowd. You hear him tell Stu the cameraman, it's time to go to work. I'm like, this is classic John Cena. I love it. He is now in the match I was going. He probably gonna turn heel. He's probably gonna turn heel. Is it gonna happen? No. Kurt Russell's probably gonna turn heel. The Rock's gonna come out. Boom, boom, boom. No. Nobody turned heel, and I'm glad that happened. You know why I'm glad that happened? Because everybody wanted it. Too many wrestling fans nowadays go, we had to get this happening, we had to get that happening, and the WWE sometimes tends to give them everything. And I don't like that sometimes. Hunter sometimes makes it too obvious. Love Hunter, but you don't have to make it too obvious all the time. So what they did was they had a straight up good guy versus good guy match. It was still brutal. It was still brutal. It was still chaotic. It was still hard hitting. They just didn't do a whole lot. They didn't do a whole lot of different moves. Rose did a few moves, you know what I'm saying, that looked cool and whatnot. I love the moonsault from the top rope that he did towards him. That looked good. But him and John was working back. They working backstage. I love the amount of attitude adjustment that he hit Cody Rhodes. I was like, bro, if Cody's not sore after all that, I'm like, I don't know how he would be, because them attitude adjustments look brutal. Him taking those was hard. Like, it's crazy. There's a spot in the match, one of the most iconic spots. And yes, Beezy, by the way, John Cena pulled off the sunset flip. That's what move you're talking about. That sunset flip
was crazy. Even nice. John looked at it. It was like, what? Yeah.
I did it? Right.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I was like, bro, yes. John is he's in his bag today. He's in his bag. And that's what it took to put Cody down. That's why you got to give credit where credit is due.
The near falls were great. Cody hit him with multiple crossbows, seeing picking out.
Oh my God!
Him with the attitude adjustment from the top rope.
Oh, from the top rope, all of that. And what? Cody, I knew Cody was about to kick out on that. I was like, he can't go out like that.
I did not.
I was like, he can't go out like that. When I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, Cody is one of them. Cody is one of them. I'm like, man. And then when they went under the freaking curtain, and John Cena came like a statue. When that thing was raised up, bro, what? That was the craziest thing I've ever seen in WWE, bro. Like the lights on it, John Cena smiling, Cody Rhodes on it, bro. I said, yo, this right here is bro. That was the spot. Well, it was almost the spot of the night. That was about to. That was the almost the spot of the night, bro. Almost the spot of the
Yes.
night. There's only one thing that could have broke that, and they broke it. So that's what it was. But other than that, like, bruh, I was
So
like
what was the
John
spot of the
freaking
night for you?
Cena. What?
Yeah, I agree.
It's still in
What was
my
the spot of the
head.
night for you?
It's still in my head. John Cena put the peace sign up. He turned around and all I hear is, I said, I know that ain't who I think it is, bro.
Oh, hold on. No. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Okay. I'm gonna let you had a floor on that one, but before we do that, Cena lost against Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes is now a two-time WWE champion. Great match, outstanding. They embrace each other. Cody got emotional as he always does.
Cody was
Almost all the
crying
time.
for real, bro.
Yeah, but I don't blame him because John Cena of all people, and then I love that Cody was tormented. He was very much more conflicted about hitting John Cena with the championship belt, hitting him with the turnbuckle. He didn't want to really do it, and then people on the commentary was like, "That's his hero. Don't even do that. Come on, Cody, this is your hero." Boom, boom, boom. They
Man,
did a
that
great job of selling that, all of that.
man, that
Cody
man
did a
was
great job.
he was in the ring apologizing. He was like, bro, I'm sorry.
Yes,
John Cena,
yeah,
you seen it
bro.
on his mouth. He was like, bro, that's all I
Oh
had.
man,
I gave you everything I got. I had nothing else. I gave
it
you
was
everything
awesome.
I had.
It was awesome. It was
It was
awesome.
that was
And then
crazy.
it didn't need a whole lot of moves. It didn't need a whole lot of moves. There was no need for doing a whole lot of moves. There was no need for doing no crazy table spot. And I'm not saying this to be, against wrestling fans that love wrestling moves that can be great, whatever like that. I'm not saying I don't enjoy an AJ Styles match or a Will Ospreay match or a King Omega match. I'm not saying none of that. But what I am saying is sometimes they don't have to matter to have a great match. Cody and Cena proved to me last night, or not even just me, but proved to everybody last night that it doesn't have to be a whole bunch of moves. It has to be the moments that make the match great. One of the reasons why people love Rockin' Hogan, to be honest with you, Beezy,
They
is because
don't.
of the moments.
They don't love that.
The moments. No.
Mm-mm.
The moment. I'm saying not obviously not you. I'm saying
No.
I'm saying certain wrestlers and some fans why they love that match and why they consider to be the greatest. I don't agree with that, but some why they consider to be the greatest is because of the moments in the
What
match
was
and
the what
how
what was the moment in the match? Bro, they only liked that match
from
because it was the
from
Rock and Hogan. They did not like that match.
from no. People have said it's one of the greatest matches. I'm just telling you what people have said. I'm not telling you
Bro,
to agree
that
with
was
it,
not
but
one of
they
the
do agree
greatest
with it.
matches. And what spots are we talking about?
I'm talking from the standpoint of the moments, not the moves, not anything like that. I
So what
think
was the moment that you talking
I'm
about?
trying to
What
tell you.
moment are you talking about, bro?
You keep questioning. Okay, so Hogan and Rock standing in the ring together.
Not good enough.
Oh
You
one,
talking about the little
on
stare down with the crowd? Try again. What else you got? What else you got? Because
Hogan
that
pushing.
everybody always points that out, and I'm like, no, everybody does that. John Cena
Yeah,
just did that with
I
somebody
get
other. No, that ain't good enough. What else you got?
right. And for the record, Cena and Cody is way better than that match.
Way,
10 times
yeah,
better than that
yeah,
match.
way better,
10
way
times
better.
better. Just so we're clear. Hogan pushing Rock again. The crowd cheering. It was. I'll put you this way. This is what captured the moment, and so I'm gonna just simplify it in this form because if I go all into the details, I'm gonna have to watch the match back to really point it out. But what was the moment that captured the match all in its entirely? The
Yeah,
crowd got behind Hogan. The Rock was booed. Rock came in as babyface. Hogan came in as the heel. The crowd
right.
flipped during the whole entire match. So what the Rock did on the call on the spot was essentially turn heel in
Uh
the middle of the match against Hogan being the babyface.
huh.
So
Uh huh.
they had to change the whole entire match. And for that, all around, they played Hogan's best hits, all of the things, the U's, the
Yeah.
leg drop, all
Uh
this stuff. Rock hitting him with the rock bottoms. The people, I know you better already say it when I'm done, by the way. So all
huh.
this is
Okay.
happening.
Yeah.
I
All right.
know. All this is happening. And then Rock gets the victory. They get a standing ovation. Boom, 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 boom. But that
Yeah.
crowd, just that crowd, that Toronto crowd was so behind Hogan. It was
Yeah.
pandemonium. It was great
Right.
from a crowd standpoint, from an entrance, all that other stuff. But yeah, go ahead.
Exactly. Now everything that you just got done saying, from the Hogan switch, from the crowd switching, and all of that stuff, did they not just do that last night? All they did was redid
Yeah.
the Hulk Hogan and the Rock match. That's all they did.
Who
So they
did it
did,
though? You
but they did it with two better athletes. But they did the same thing. They booed Cody Rhodes yesterday. He's the babyface. John Cena was the heel.
Yes.
John
Right.
Cena was Hulk
I
Hogan.
got you.
John Cena was Hulk
That's why I
Hogan
say it's
last
way
night.
better.
Cody
It's
Rhodes was The
better.
Rock.
Way
Exactly.
freaking better. Way freaking
That's
better.
why that's the reason why we need to see Cody Rhodes versus The Rock.
Yes.
They got to do it. They got to do it
Yes.
now because they just did that. That's exactly what just happened. Last night was The Rock versus Hulk Hogan was last. That's exactly what happened. Cody Rhodes
Yes.
got booed all last night. Everything John Cena did was classic. Everything. That's the same thing with Hogan. Leg dropped, all that. They cheered everything he did, and he was the heel the whole time.
Yes.
They did the same thing last night. They just did it with better athletes.
Yeah.
Yep, they did it with better athletes.
Just deal with better athletes.
Yeah, they did with better athletes. That's why I was like, bro, like Cody,
agree.
I respect Cody 1,000%. Like, yeah, he's definitely top 10. Like, bro, because he took some bumps. Like, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, we all know that wrestling ain't real and all that stuff. But I watched that match in a different light. I watched that match like 3 times already. I watched it in a different light. I watched it with volume. I watched it without volume. I watched it like, bro. I was just like, bro, this match that they really did. They didn't have no misses in this match, except for the one time when, I think that was one of the matches where John Cena was talking to. No, that was Becky Lynch. When Becky Lynch was talking to Valkyria, she was controlling the match, and the camera was right there in her mouth. I'm like, bro, she's not supposed to. That's not supposed to be seen. Like, what are you doing? But yeah,
Well,
bro.
WWE Unreal was supposed to be seen, so I mean,
Yeah, that was crazy. That match was wild. That match was wild. It was better than the CM Punk and the Gunther, but the CM Punk and the Gunther was 5-star for sure. A+ plus.
Sure.
This one was A++, and that's it. Like, they didn't miss.
They didn't miss. They had to me about, let me see, was it like at least 4 5-star matches?
Just 4? Hold on.
Let me
Out
see.
of what? All last night or total? All weekend?
I think just like last night and then the last night previously before it.
Only 4? Hold on. You got John Cena, classic. Gunther and them, classic.
What was the first classic you mentioned before, Punk and Gunther?
John Cena and Cody.
Okay, it's Roman, Jay, and Braun Breaker.
Yep, that's a classic to me.
Fair enough.
That's a classic. Tables, ladders, and chairs. That was a classic. Instant.
Yes.
Becky and Lyra. I think instant. That was one of her best matches she ever did. That's 5.
So I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's 5. That's 5. That's a really good spot. So for Roman, the tag match. Let's start off SummerSlam Night 1. Seth and Punk. Sorry, not Seth and Punk. Well, technically, if you want to say Seth and Punk, but no. Punk and Gunther. And then the Wyatt 6 and Becky and Lyra and yes, Cody and John Cena. Not even close.
Yeah, they got 5. They got 5. They might have more, but I'm not thinking. Can't think of all the matches right now. But they got 5.
Said, is SummerSlam the best pay-per-view event WWE has put together all year?
Oh yeah, that's not even debate. Not no more.
And I love Evolution. I freaking love. Don't get
and it's still hard. It's still hard to say that Evolution isn't the best because it was all women. Like, it was all women. It wasn't promoted. Nothing. And they did their thing. But
no matches were missed.
But Seth Rollins with the fake work on his leg, classic. And then what happened to close the show last night? Nobody in the United States of America and to the Republic for which it stands, one nation under God, and nobody seen that coming, bro. I'm talking about, if anybody is on the comment section saying that they knew what happened last night was going to happen, you're a liar. Yes. I'll tell you to your face. You're a liar.
Reports, no rumors, no
You're
nothing.
A liar.
You didn't expect nothing.
You're a liar.
No, but everybody expecting The Rock, Travis Scott.
Yes.
That was it.
That's what I was expecting.
No. Go talk about it. Talk about he shall. I was going to say he shall not be named, but now he shall be named.
No. You Brock freaking Lesnar, bro. What the freak? But and then come out, and then the news come out. John Cena said he wasn't doing this tour unless Brock Lesnar was involved.
Yeah, he called for that. He called for.
He called for it. He said, "I want Brock on my final tour."
You can probably tell that they probably got cool about it, like backstage.
They
So,
said they said he was
cleared.
They said he was cleared 4 weeks ago.
Wow.
4 weeks ago is when he was cleared, and they kept that junk under wraps that whole time. Like, bro. The question is,
100%.
bro, I don't even know.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
I don't even know. Yeah, he said that. Okay. I don't even know how to answer this. This. I don't. Whose pop was louder? CM Punk's when he came back in Chicago after that ladder joint? I mean, that steel cage or Hell in a Cell, whatever it was, or Brock Lesnar?
War Games. That's a good one.
And that was CM Punk in Chicago. That was where he from. When Brock Lesnar music hit, bro. Even though John Cena knew it was about to happen,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. Punk's pop in AEW when he came back officially, that I'm gonna be honest. And if you go look at that arena when you get a chance, look at CM Punk's debut in AEW, and you'll watch it for yourself, Beezy. His pop was loud. It was definitely definitely loud.
Brock Lesnar, bro.
So Punk, no, I'm talking about for AEW. For AEW purposes, I'm talking from his debut from there. To me, his AEW debut pop was way better than the pop he received in WWE. And the reason why I'm gonna say that is because you kind of expect him to come around WWE. People were built off of a rumor for AEW. So when he finally showed up and it was a packed like Chicago crowd and it was like large, bro, I'm back on now. It was a large crowd, and if you go and look at how the crowd was filled up, it was sold out, Beezy. That pop that Punk got was humongous. Now, with that said, I still believe his pop is definitely up there in the top 5 or in a competition for one of the best pops in WWE. Like he said, it was the greatest, but I don't know if it's the greatest. Very debatable. With that said, Brock Lesnar's pop from last night gotta be in top 5. It gotta be up there. And honestly, Beezy, I'm in agreement with you. I think it was definitely a bigger pop than Punk. I can't say pops right now. It was definitely a bigger pop than CM Punk for sure. I'm not debating that.
Bro. Brock, nobody in the world, bro. And that crowd, nobody in the freaking world, bro.
And for as big as that crowd was, and how large it looked as far as the event, oh yeah. Sorry.
Nobody in the world, bro. Nobody. Except for Brock. Probably Brock's wife, Brock's daughter, and Triple H. And maybe Stephanie if he told her. Nobody else knew this was coming. And John. Because John asked for it.
Yep.
He asked for this.
Yes,
Hold on. Brock get his own side.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man, I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to go. Baby, you show it, that's for real. To me. And I can't keep it low-key. See, everything you do to me is crazy. To the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like Sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I